son to the school band in the morning, and that's my youngest one, and my older son, they were playing the other day. They had their band, so they were in my basement the other day, and somebody took the belt for the bus from his youngest one. So we're looking for it. Oh my goodness, what a craziness. Yeah, okay, that's good. Yesterday, Jeff's dump truck broke. He messaged me around 2 in the morning. He was doing some quotes because his Toyota is still at the shop. Because the other day his alternator, I think it was, it died. So he left it at the shop and he was doing quotes in his dump truck. Can you see me? Okay. Hi Trish, how you doing? Thank you. I'm gonna pin it. Pin. But this pin stays there. Okay, there. Oh, I can put it anywhere. Okay. That's good. So that way it doesn't cover my comments. Oh. Thank you Trish for sharing it. How are you? How was the stream last night? I fall asleep earlier, and then I fall asleep, I think, just right before C was going live, and then I woke up. I woke up so I think he got home around 3 something that he messaged me. I fall asleep before he got home. I was like, he was dealing with the guy, and that was the last thing I talked to him. And then I was trying to wait, but I'm like, I think I'll just fall asleep. When I woke up this morning, yeah, he messaged me around 3 something saying that he was just home. Oh, is this ending soon? Okay. How was it? It was a good stream? Please be sure to subscribe to LC. Trish is gonna drop the link. He's in Australia. He's very cool. Now it started snowing a lot. It wasn't that this bad in the early morning when I dropped my son. Yes, thank you Trish. Hit like, share and subscribe. Trying to think which way to go so I don't cut you off, guys. You might cut off a little bit when I take the other side road, but it's okay. Oh, he had a long one? Oh my goodness. I know, because he was earlier, right? Well, he was doing his things, and then he did the one at night. Oh my goodness. And all the prepping and everything that they're doing. I will turn the camera in a little bit when it's done. That we go a little further. Trying to think which way to go. I think I'm gonna go this way because the other way is gonna be cutting off a lot. It might be more slippery though. So now I remember to put my phone in horizontal, because before it was just always like, just putting my phone like it was. Look, I'm gonna show you. Oh, you see now it's lagging a little bit. It's okay, just stay tuned with me. Off a little bit, please be patient. Not much I can do, unfortunately. No, the live stream is up to 5 hours now, and it was over my goodness, really? Oh my Trish, you have a long night, eh? Oh wow. And how is the weather? What's been like nice? You guys are starting your summer, right? How is it? Or about to start? Hours, that's cool. Yeah, now we have more snow falling right now. It's gonna be yucky in the afternoon. I don't know why they... I really thought they should have canceled the school, but I don't know. I have to find a case for my son bus because I bought the bus for me, but I never bought a case because I was just playing at home, right? And that one is a little hard to break too. So that one, because it's very flat, the bus, right? You can hide it anywhere. Because my guitar previously, my ex broke it, so my acoustic guitar. Oh, that's yummy. Well, you see, it's like, why is doing this? So you guys are looking. Okay, there, let's see that. Oh, I can't wait for winter to be gone. I know I have a long ride for that one. And yesterday I was having so much anxiety when I got home. Oh my goodness, like I was like feeling like that a little bit in the morning at work, but then it passed. But yesterday when I got home, oh my goodness, my chest was hurting so much. Like this horrible pressure. But I know it's my anxiety because I started speaking up fast and everything. Jeff is like, why you feeling like that? I'm like, I don't know, it's just like all of a sudden I start feeling like that. But I'm kind of okay today. I'm a little better. Using it anymore. You don't need to share my gig. Like really, I'm not using it. Like it's a different, I don't know, I think it's a different audience and everything. I think I'm just gonna stick with YouTube. I did create a Twitch account the other day. Liz from Jeff's channel, she sent me over some links from there. Like it's cool. It's like similar to Kick. Now the nice thing that I find out is that on Twitch you can play games from your phone and be live on the same Twitch on your phone, so you don't need a computer, and you can play and you can do your stream, right? So I think that was cool. Not that I play games, but I was like, oh, they should have like a Tetris or Candy Crush. I would play that, but they didn't. They only have this Crash Royale and these war games and things like that that I don't understand much. Okay, thank you, Trish. Yes, you don't worry. Just my YouTube is what I'm trying to work on it now. Like I'm almost 1,300 watch hours, almost. I'm still on November 6th, so let's see if these next days that I've been doing something will grow up a little bit more. I need 3,000 in total public watch hours so I can go live. I can monetize. And actually, I think I hope I will get some ones that we go to the parades, to the Christmas parades. We're gonna go to the one in Pickering and the one in Toronto. And I'm gonna try to go on the 21st to that that protest at the Canada Food Inspection Agency in Port Perry. Hi Sanjeev, how you doing? Did you finally arrive to work? Lots of snow today as well, Sanjeev. Sanjeev is in Montreal. Lots of snow. Like here it's gonna be later on raining, but it's not that cold. I didn't check how much it was when I started driving. Right now it's saying that it's 0 degrees. The worst is when the temperatures start dropping, right? And Trish, you know what? Yesterday, Jeff's dump truck broke. He went to do some quotes, and I totally forgot he dropped his. Oh wait, no, I have to go this way. I forgot his alternator died. Yeah, it was at 2 in the morning or something. Like he went. I forgot because I was like, what? When he messaged me, he tells me about the dump truck. I'm like, what are you doing in the dump truck? Why are you not using your Toyota? And then I forgot that his alternator died, but I don't know, right? I don't know about cars. So I thought it would be a quick fix when he told me he dropped the car at the shop. But apparently it wasn't. So he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know, like a Toyota. What are you talking about? That was like so funny. And then he's like, he told me, right? No, the alternator, it takes a while to them to get fixed. So he went out at night because less gas too, right? Because the dump truck eats a lot of gas. So at night it's easier because there's no traffic, right? And he told me the stall and stop moving. So he had to call the tow truck company, and I was just talking to him, and he told me the guy arrived, and then in the meantime I fall asleep again. So this morning messaged me, he got home around 3:30 or so. I know, right, Trish? I was like, what is happening? I was like, oh my goodness. And he was far, he was close to Toronto in Scarborough. So I'm like, not that even I was like, I wasn't gonna drive anyways. It was like too late for me to drive, and I was just like in the middle of the sleep. But he told me like, I'm just talking to the guy here. So then he didn't ask me, so he managed to get the lift there. But it was like, Trish, I'm like, what is happening, man? I'm gonna have to. Oh, where is Miss Stampita? I used to have. Actually, what is Miss Stampita? Yeah, I'm gonna have to give him. In Peru, we have this little saint. We call it Señor de los Milagros. They did like a mural. Okay, we're talking about the 50s, 60s. It was the earthquake of the 60s. They made this huge mural. Okay. Whole wall painted of that saint, very beautiful, in this church. In the 60s there was this huge earthquake in Peru, in the capital. Everything fell down, the church fell down. The only thing that survived from that image, this giant with lots of people carrying it, I will share a video of that because it's really like, it's amazing. Like I have faith. I'm not a crazy Catholic. I study in a school with nuns and everything. But I still have faith. I keep my faith. I don't have to go to a church or whatever to make use of it. Okay. So every October they take it out and they do like a procession, like a march, like a parade. Every, like, I don't know if it's every special day during the week that they go around and people go there and everything. So I always carry one little one, and whenever, like a little thing about that, and that was blessed because my mom took it to the priest to bless. And every time, like I always carry with me, and whenever I feel like the roads are bad or something bad is happening, I always say like, just in Spanish, right? I say his name and I say just protect my path, especially when I'm driving, okay? And so I think I'm gonna give one to Jeff, like a tiny one. Like you don't have to be holding it, you just can leave it whatever, and then it's not in your car or whatever. And I used to have one big one hanging here, but I gave it to my daughter that left to Calgary. So I told her, just keep this in your wallet all the time. Wrong wipers. And yeah, I don't know. I think it's the only thing that I have ever like think about it, because like I have lots of friends that they're in Peru, and in Peru, for example, we don't follow like other saints or whatever. But I have a good bunch of my friends that they follow the Virgen de Guadalupe from Mexico. Like, okay, but I personally don't. Like, I only follow that image because I know there was something on there that made that moral state just on its own, like while the whole church fell down. I'm gonna put this story about it. Hopefully there's something in English so you guys can look at it. I'm gonna try to find it around, because it's actually very interesting. So any update on Chris, please? No, Trish, no updates on Chris yet. He's still in coma. We don't know nothing yet. It just happened last week, right? I presume they will keep him probably a couple of weeks, and they induce coma until he heals. Because why they do that is because of the pain is so bad. You don't want to be shooting the patient with so much pain medication. So it's better to induce them into coma so their body can recover. Now the only thing that worries me is because I know physically, I know he will have the strength to recover. He will be fine about it. I'm pretty sure. For his kids, he will do whatever. And he's young to get better physically. It's just his brain that worries me. Because he did have an hemorrhage, right? So, a bleeding in his brain. So I just really hope that when he wakes up, he is like mentally okay. Because that will be devastating. And the rest, oh, I see so many people recover physically. It's like he will be fine. But it's just the brain damage that what is the most that worries me about it. Yeah, that's right, Trish. So, yeah, finger crossed. I really thought he was closer by, but he is in a different province. It's like 9 hours drive from here or so. Now with this weather, probably more. And because I was telling Jeff when we received the notice, I was like, okay, we have to go and visit him. We have to go and see him. Thinking that he was probably in Hamilton or around there, right? But no, he's very far. That's the worst part. So, I don't know if his kids are even going. I don't think they're letting the kids see him like that, but I don't know. I would like to see my dad if I know he's injured. Like, I hate it when people hide you things. They always used to hide me things from my grandma when she was sick, and I hated it so much. I even told my mom, because my mom many times she just hide things. Like all of a sudden she talks to me, she's like, oh, by the way, yesterday I was really bad. My blood pressure went so high and I almost died. I'm like, what are you talking about? Why you didn't tell me? She's like, I didn't want to worry you. Okay, it's gonna be worse if I don't know. I am so sick of all the people giving out info that was wrong. Yeah, I know. Like, you know, people is gonna keep talking about it, and that's gonna happen everywhere, right? This info that Jeff is sharing around is from the girlfriend, so that's the most accurate. It's not a broken phone passing messages around and people making up shit and saying like, you don't know when you're gonna have an accident. You can be in your car and just be expelled out of your car and just hit a tree and be injured too. Like, you don't know. These things happen. Things happen to people and you don't know why or how. Like, it will happen. Yeah, I know about Chris. That's what I'm talking about. Like, it's awful that people start saying shit and things around, right? Yeah, just stick of whatever Jeff is gonna be sharing about his health, because it's a girlfriend that sharing this information with him. It's not like, oh, this person her and this other person her, and they pass around, and in the meantime it just everything gets changed. I know he has enough, but I don't talk with the girlfriend though. But Chris is our friend, right? He also worries, so him not knowing, I think it will be bad for Jeff as well. Oh, this idiot. Okay, go. Yeah, I know. He has so many things right now. I'm worried for him too. It's not easy, like losing all your main income, like tools and everything, right? If there's any developments in his recovery. I remember when I was back in the US, I did a volunteer at the hospital there in North Carolina, in Charlotte. And I was doing the volunteer in the ICU. It was scary, really, to see the amount of people there in coma because of just accidents that happened. I remember there was this lady. I was pregnant already with my older daughter, and this lady was there with her son. Her son was in coma for a long time. And she was every day she was there with him, sitting down beside him. And remember she told me, have you decided what you're gonna call your daughter? And I'm like, no, not yet, I'm still thinking. And she told me, you should call her Hope. And I think it was a beautiful name. It's just that at that time I was like, I was a little too stupid, and I will do just whatever my ex-husband will say. So he was like, no, we're gonna put her this name because that's the name that I always wanted for my first daughter and blah blah. And I was like, okay. And I didn't care. And that you wanted to name me, because actually I wanted the name Camila for her. Because before I left Peru, my boss daughter was Camila, and I thought, oh, that sounds like a beautiful name. I always wanted to call, and then I like it, but I didn't name her like that. And then she hates it. Like every time she and her sister, they always bring up this. Why you didn't call me this? Why you didn't call me that? I'm like, oh my goodness, right? And my second older one, she loves the name Carmen. because her name is Agnes, and she loves the name Carmen. She makes everybody call her Carmen. I'm like, the fudge, man. And Carmen is one of the most known names, right? No, she wanted to be called Carmen. Well, you can change your name if you want. I really don't care. Like, if I would have the option to change it, I know at one time I would have loved to change it. Now I don't care. I like my name now, but it's funny. My boys, they never complain about their names. Not really. But my girls, yeah, always the names. And I remember I used to do the same thing. Like, with my best friends when we were in elementary school, like, we used to change our names. Whenever we used to play in the neighborhood, it would be like, okay, by the way, today our names are gonna be this and this. That was so funny. Well, now it's getting like a wet snow, and the temperature is going up, so I'm pretty sure it's not gonna accumulate and not make freezing rain. That's the important thing. Going at +1 right now. Was 0 before. How's been your day, Trish, before you joined LC? Was a good day? You really go surfing, Trish? Because one time I heard that somebody was saying you go surfing, and then the other day you put like a surfing thing, like a little emoji. Do you surf in the ocean? Used to do bodyboard, but never did like surfing with a Hawaiian board. No, that's Mark. Oh, Mark is the one that. Oh, do you sail? Okay. I know you sail, but I thought you also surf around. I don't know. I have friends in Peru that my best friend, she used to have her house in the beach, and we always used to be there with everybody. Oh my goodness, we have some of the surfers, so old ones. So insane. Like really old. I'm telling you, 80 something. Surfing. Crazy. But they were in good shape. Very good shape. Still alive, I think, the one that I'm talking about. I don't think. His son died. My friend, he passed away surfing one time. He was maybe 30. He hit a rock. He hit a rock. I'm sent to the Great Barrier Reef. That's good. Oh, so you sail with the sailing boats with the, how do you say it? How do you call it with the? How do you call that one that you have the ropes to make the? How do you call the flags or things that you have in the ship? That's the one you have? Oh, that's so nice. I love those ones. You're very strong, Trish, eh? You have to be very strong to do that. Oh, wow. That's amazing. Do you have any videos about your sailing? And now that I think about it, I don't know if you should put some videos of your sailing, Trish. That would be so pretty. Lord, sorta. What do you mean, sorta? If you can sail a boat, Come on, girl. Yes, you are very strong. That's good. My boss, he also have a sailboat. He told us one day he was gonna take us, but he never did. He didn't went sailing too much this year, actually. Oh, you have a crew. OMG, Trish, you're a pirate. Oh, look at that. A good pirate, eh? You have your own crew. Oh my goodness, Trish. Good, make them work. That's fun. I have never been on a boat. I did went on a canoe, but never a boat. No, there is only ever one skipper on a boat. Oh, jokes. That's fun. I wish I can go sailing. I think it should be very nice. Yeah, my grandpa was never into. My grandpa was more like a motorcycle guy, and then my other grandpa, I didn't meet him until I was. Because my dad, he didn't talk to him. This and that. So one day, my dad was still in high school. He went to my grandpa workplace, like. He was a police officer and made a show or something, like yelling at him. So my son told him, I don't want to see you ever again. And he never saw him again. But he dragged me into that. And I never met my grandfather on my father's side. And I remember I used to ask him, what was my grandpa? Like, what happened to him? Why we cannot see him? And he used to tell me he is a very tall man. He's so tall that he has a back injury that he cannot walk. So, and he lives very, very, very far away that there's no access to transportation. I'm like, oh wow. I used to imagine him like in the mountains, very tall in a small house, not able to move. You know what is the irony of this? So, when I was like 9, I met my father's half-sister, okay? She was always in contact with her dad. And she made us, once that my parents separated, no, I'm lying. No, my parents separated, I already met her. No, I'm lying. I met her when I was like 6 years old, 7, when in my first communion. And that, so she always stayed with me. And then at 16, I finally met my grandpa because she also wasn't too close to him. Oh, there's no connection here. Or is glitchy, so I just want to continue with the story, or I waited. Oh yeah, now it's back. Okay, so sorry, I'm so tired all the time. So then when she went back to talk to him, I was like 16, and that's when I met him. And you know what is the irony? The irony of this was that he used to live 2 blocks behind my house when I was young. It's a little glitchy around here. It's like telling me connection is very weak. actually my grandpa was living just right behind my house. Like, I couldn't believe it. I was so upset about it. I loved so many years of knowing my grandpa. So I only knew my grandpa on my mother's side. He was my everything. But I would have loved to share time with my older grandpa as well. Oh wow, what happened here? Yeah, so I met him a couple of times after that, not too much because I was finished the high school after that, going to university, didn't have too much time, and then after I moved out and left the country and everything, right? So back in 2013, no, like in 2012, he was already with Alzheimer. But we kept in communication when I was here in Canada. His son, that is my uncle, he's around my age, maybe 5 years older than me. He used to bring him to email me and things like that. So when he was with Alzheimer, he was at this senior's house, and I went to see him in 2012. He was just like grinding his teeth, okay? He would not say anything, he would not talk. So I was holding just his hand. Of course I was scared because you know what? You know when people with Alzheimer, like you don't know how they're gonna react, right? I was like, maybe he's gonna bite me or something. Like I was scared anyways, though, right? And I was holding his hands and I was feeding him because I went during lunch. So I started feeding him and I keep telling him, right? It just like, it was like, I don't know, I was like so shocked to see him like that because he was a tall man, strong and everything, and seeing him like that, it was like so scary. So I was feeding him and telling him, hi grandpa, this is Lorena, your granddaughter, the daughter of this guy. I'm here to see you and visit you and blah blah, but I keep repeating it. Hi grandpa, this is Lorena, and this and that. And all of a sudden, and I was telling him, like, I love you grandpa, I love you. And he kept just staring at me, and all of a sudden, in one of those moments, he told me I love you in Spanish. He told me te amo. And I was like, oh, he came for a second, but a very tiny second. And I was like, yeah. I don't know if you keep saying that there is, but I don't know what is happening. The car almost got out of the line. Okay, you're back, guys. So yeah, that was the last time I saw my grandpa and alive. But at least he told me that, right? And that gave me closure. Like, I knew that for a moment, after just repeating everything, who I asked for, I don't know how much time I spent with him. I think a whole afternoon. He told me that he came back from where he was and he told me I love you, right? So it was like really, really important to me. My father on my mother's side, I couldn't be with him before he passed away because it was when I just, and when I left him, he was just still good. We didn't know much in Peru about Alzheimer at the time when I left back in 2003 and 2002, not 2002, and we didn't know much about it, but there were signs, right? He always wanted to be alone. He was not socializing all of a sudden, and things at that moment we thought was, oh, it's just him, right? It was like, oh yeah, because that's for fun. So he is like that. We used to call him by his last name. So it is for fun. He's fine. He's like that. He's his way. Like, he was a very strong man, like very, like I was the only granddaughter that he would show love to. My other cousins, he was never. Like I was his favorite of everybody else. And so when I left him, he was still fine. Little bit that sometimes he will stay quiet and things, but not that bad. And then right after my daughter was born, that was October 2002, sorry. Before that, I'm talking shit. Like, I don't know if my daughter was born already or not. He passed away after October 2002. And it's like, I called my grandma and he answered the phone. So it was silence, and then he started talking to me. And I'm like, oh, hi, Grandpa, and this and that. And we were talking, and I was talking about everything. But I think it lasted like maybe a couple of minutes. And then all of a sudden, it was total silence. Nothing else was coming out of him. So then after that, my grandpa came up and took the phone from him. And she told me he's gone again. So that was the last time I was able to talk to him. Because after that, he was like really, really violent. His Alzheimer's got really, really violent with him. But he died at home. So he died with my grandma on his side. Hi, First Loss. Good morning. How you doing? How's everybody doing? And now it's snowing. How's everybody doing today? Thank you for joining. Yeah, so that was the story about my grandmas. With my grandma on my father's side, I was never close. I was okay, I respect her and everything, but it wasn't like that connection. Never. My grandma was my grandma on my mother's side. She was my whole world. She and my grandpa, they were both my whole world. How you doing, First Last? Around here is not snowing. It's mostly like rain, so that's good. And you see, temperature keeps going up. Now it's +2. It was 0 when I started driving. I think it was less than 0 when I started driving. I bring my other jacket because it's getting a little warmer. Just didn't bring my sweater though. Should I have bring my hoodie? Forgot my hoodie. to drop my car on the shop. They will put on my tires. And then I'm broke again until next week. Till I get paid. Oh my goodness. Well, that's what I tell my daughters. Like, having a car is an expense. Like, don't you think that it's just like, oh yeah, I have a car and nothing. No, like, have to give maintenance and always there's something to fix because the maintenance is not cheap. You have to change brakes and rotors every often. I have to do my brakes too. I'm gonna have to do it after. On my next paycheck, I have to fix my brakes and my rotors. They told me. Oh, I have a paper here. Where did I put it? Oh, where did I put the paper? I don't think it's this one. This is from my daughter's hospital. Oh, I have it here. I know I have it here. It's another from the hospital. I think I put it in my purse. Yeah, because they gave me the estimate the other day how much it's gonna be. Yes, he's still alive. Oh my goodness, Trish. It's 12:30. Oh my goodness, you must be so tired, Trish. And you say he started what? Like now it's gonna be like what, 6 hours or more? No, he started. What time he started? What time he went live? What time I went to sleep? I can't remember. 12 something? So he's been live since what? 12 in the afternoon? Your time? Yeah, I think he went live 12 something, right? Or, I don't know, because we changed time, so I don't know if it's still the same time, but right now it is 9:30 in the morning. So it's like 9:30, 12:30. So we are 2 hours now behind. No. I don't blame you, Trish. But I'm sure you are like lots of hours. Oh my goodness. I don't know how he's doing it. It's here raining mostly. It's white as snow actually. I can see it from here. It's white as snow. This is speed here. I don't know because over here they always change the speed limit because there's some construction and they're still figuring it out. It's a new road, so they're still figuring it out. I think. What is this going to be the speed limit? 12:30 for him. Okay. Yeah, he started 12:30 or so. Oh my goodness, I don't know how he can do it. Like in the next 5 minutes. It's just I have to put the map. I have to put the map and oh, somebody's calling me from the hospital. You know what? I'm gonna have to end it. It's just from my work, so Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to end it. I have to send a message to the other vascular surgeon right now. They're just calling me now. And I'll be live maybe this afternoon. Okay. Thank you everybody. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be in touch with you guys. Just keep your notifications on and I will see you in a little bit, okay? Just gonna have to like park somewhere around here. Yeah, they don't like me, but whatever. Thank you so much. Thank you, Trish. Yeah, anyways, I need to put my map to get into the shop because I never remember exactly how to get there. And I have to talk to this girl from the vascular surgeon. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you later on this afternoon, probably, or evening. I'll keep you posted. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, First Last, for joining me. Have a great Wednesday.